Have you ever wondered why your journey feels so different? So isolated yet strangely divine? If that question hit your soul, stay with this till the end. Because what's unfolding is not ordinary. It's destiny. It's the hidden script of your life, written by God's own hand before you were even born. We are exploring this sacred revelation in the video, and by the end, something inside you will awaken. Oh, chosen one. Tonight is not just another night. It is a divine activation. The atmosphere around you is shifting because heaven has called your name. For so long, you may have felt out of place, misunderstood, even rejected. But what you didn't realize is that this separation was preparation. God hides his treasures where few dare to look, in solitude, in pain, in the ashes. You were not forgotten. You were hidden for a reason, and now the reason is ready to reveal itself. The trials you've walked through were never random. Every betrayal, every closed door, every delay, they were spiritual clues in disguise. God's plan is a mystery not meant to be solved, but to be lived through faith. You've been walking through a maze with no map, but tonight, there is divine alignment. When the world couldn't see your worth, God saw his design. He chose you not because of what you've done, but because of what he's planted in you. Something ancient lives in your spirit, a memory from before this lifetime, a promise whispered in the secret place between your soul and the divine. That memory is awakening now. You are remembering who you are. You are not weak, not lost, not broken. You are becoming. And this becoming was prophesied. That's why the storms tried to drown you. That's why the darkness pressed so hard. Because hell knew who you were before you even knew it yourself. God's plan doesn't start when everything is perfect. It starts exactly when everything looks broken. When you feel the most empty, that's when God is closest to filling you. You might think you're running out of time, but heaven runs on its own clock. And tonight, that clock strikes divine timing. What didn't make sense before will begin to unfold. Suddenly, things will align. Encounters will shift. People will appear. Doors will open. And you'll realize this was never a coincidence. Chosen one, your soul carries light codes. These are divine blueprints encoded in your spirit to unlock miracles not just for you, but for others. You are a carrier of breakthrough, a vessel of transformation. You don't just walk into rooms, you shift atmospheres. And that's why spiritual warfare has chased you, but no more. Tonight, you reclaim your authority. Tonight, the veil between heaven and earth thins. Tonight, you receive the download you've been unknowingly preparing for. The heaviness you felt was never yours to carry. It was the weight of other people's projections, fears, and unhealed wounds. But God is lifting that now. You will feel it. The lightness, the peace, the clarity. Your purpose is not about being perfect. It's about being willing. Willing to rise when you feel weak. Willing to trust when you can't see. Willing to walk when you don't know where you're going. But you go anyway, because your spirit says, I was born for this. You've been asking for confirmation. This is it. That dream, that calling, that idea you've been afraid to move on. God says move, not next week, not tomorrow, tonight. Because when divine instruction is given, timing is sacred. Delay is disobedience. Don't wait for perfection. Trust that God is already ahead of you, clearing the way. You are not starting alone. The angels assigned to your life have already taken their positions. The world won't always understand you, but you weren't sent here to be understood. You were sent here to disrupt, to awaken, to build what hasn't been built yet. You were sent as a living revelation, a walking answer to prayers others haven't even prayed yet. And that's why your path looks so unfamiliar. It's not meant to be followed. It's meant to be created. You are the blueprint. This is why your spirit feels different tonight. Your sleep will not be normal. Your dreams will carry messages. The air will feel electric. Your body will vibrate. Your heart will race. And it won't be anxiety. It will be activation. God is downloading purpose into your spirit, and your soul recognizes the frequency. You are being recoded, recalibrated, repositioned. Not just for survival, but for supernatural destiny. You'll feel like crying, but but not from sadness, from release, from the overwhelming realization that everything you went through, everything you lost, everything you survived, it was all worth it. It was all necessary, and now the reward begins. But it's not money or fame or comfort, it's alignment, it's power, it's peace. And when you walk in that divine peace, even chaos has to obey you. God's secret plan is never revealed in noise, it's revealed in stillness. So if you feel called to sit in silence tonight, do it. Turn off the distractions, light a candle, write, pray, listen, and wait, because the divine download comes not to the loudest, but to the most receptive. And if you open yourself fully, something sacred will visit you tonight. It will speak without sound, and you'll know it's not your imagination. It's revelation. You are not just chosen, you are appointed. And the appointment is now. Not next season, not next chapter. This moment. Everything you've learned, all the healing you've done, all the waiting, it's for this. You were never behind. You were being prepared in God's secret garden, away from eyes that couldn't handle your light. But now the covering lifts, and your name is echoing in the heavens. There is a spiritual reason your life hasn't looked like everyone else's. From the beginning, the frequency of your soul has been tuned to a higher calling. While others chase validation, while others fit into the world's systems, you often found yourself standing on the outside, wondering why nothing ever felt quite right. That disconnection wasn't a curse. It was a divine signal. God set you apart not to punish you, but to protect the sacred within you. Tonight, that sacred mission begins to fully unlock. The loneliness you felt was not emptiness. It was sacred space. Space carved out by the divine for something that couldn't be filled by the noise of this world. You've had moments where you questioned if something was wrong with you, if maybe you were missing something everyone else had. But here's the truth. What the world calls missing, heaven calls reserved. Reserved for a destiny that doesn't copy, but creates. Reserved for a role that shifts timelines, heals bloodlines, and awakens hearts. People walked away because they couldn't carry the weight of your light. Your spirit has always been larger than what they could understand. Not because you're better, but because you're destined. And the light of destiny offends those still comfortable in the dark. That's why you had to walk through seasons where you had no one but God. But in that solitude, your roots grew deep. And now, like a tree that has weathered many storms, you will not break, you will rise. Heaven has a rhythm, and your life is now in sync with it. You may not see the full picture yet, but your inner world is shifting. That feeling of urgency in your spirit, the sudden pull towards silence, the increasing need to protect your energy, it's all a divine setup. Your soul is aligning with the supernatural timeline. From this night forward, divine coincidences will multiply. The right people will show up. The wrong ones will fall away. And you won't have to chase anything. It will find you. The enemy tried everything to distract you, delay you, and derail you. Through confusion, heartbreak, temptation, and fear. Yet here you are, not perfect, but preserved. Not flawless, but faithful. And that's what made you the chosen one. Not your past, not your perfection, but your perseverance. You kept seeking the light even when you had every reason to quit. And now heaven honors that endurance. You've passed tests that most don't even recognize. You're about to receive blessings that others won't understand. God's plan is not logical, it's prophetic. It doesn't follow human rules, it rewrites them. When God moves, things don't just add up, they multiply. And that's what's about to happen in your life. Acceleration, restoration, revelation. The things you prayed for in desperation will now return in overflow. But more than physical things, you're about to receive divine clarity. Your eyes will open to truths that were hidden in plain sight. The fog will lift, the confusion will clear, and you'll finally see why everything had to happen the way it did. You've been prepared in fire so that you could carry light, and now your light will not only illuminate your path, but others. Your words will heal, your silence will convict, your presence will shift atmospheres. Because when a chosen one rises, even creation responds. Don't underestimate the ripple effect of your obedience. One small yes to God tonight can echo across generations. Your alignment becomes your anointing. Your surrender becomes your strength. You are not waiting on a miracle. You are becoming one. Every scar, every tear, every silent prayer, they've been added to your spiritual DNA. You are not weak for feeling deeply. You are powerful because you allowed it to break you open, not shut you down. And in that openness, God is pouring in divine power. The kind of power that doesn't shout but transforms. That doesn't fight for attention, but commands it by presence alone. That's who you are now. Tonight, heaven doesn't just see you, it surrounds you. The angels that have been walking beside you silently are now going before you. The path ahead is anointed. That idea you've been afraid to act on it. That healing you've been delaying, start it. That change you've been resisting, embrace it. You are safe now. You are supported. The divine backup has arrived. All of creation is cheering for your obedience to your soul. So take a breath, close your eyes, and whisper this to yourself. I am ready. Ready to live out the divine blueprint. Ready to stop hiding. Ready to trust that even though I don't know the whole plan, the one who designed it knows me. Chosen one, God's secret plan for your life begins not someday but tonight. And from here on, nothing will ever be the same again. What part of your spirit just woke up after hearing this? Let me know in the comments below. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe for more deeply spiritual messages like this. Your soul is seeking more? Check out the divine message waiting for you in the video linked in the description.